Hey guys, we are back on live stream again today. So let's see if we can hopefully grab some pips. We had a couple of nice trades yesterday. Yesterday was actually one of my best days of the month. Okay, we are back. Going to get something to drink. Yeah, yesterday was actually one of my best trades, one of my best days for the month. We caught a couple of really nice trades. So market is starting to move. Volume is coming in. Let's see if we, we will catch some pips today. Let's add this. I use this indicator to switch because I switch around quite a lot. So it makes it easier to look at multiple pairs at the same time. So yeah, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Okay, so pound New Zealand starting to move. Spread is crazy though. And the Swiss franc. Uh, let's see. I want to add a particular indicator. Yeah, add this to my chart. So it's the same indicator, but it opens the buttons on a separate window. So open this, compile, close. Shout out to my boy Avery, TRO. He's the one that makes all these indicators. He gave it to me, which was really nice of him. Yes. Let's Let's see if we will catch. Okay, here we go. So now it's in a separate window. So let's see if we will. Ooh, that looks good. I said good boy. Will I take it though? Hmm. Let's see what daily chart looks like. We are in a range. So it's like buying the top of the range. Buying the top of the range, not a good idea. If market is ranging, you want to be playing the extremes. So taking buys here, nah, not a good idea. Instead, we want to see if price will rally into this zone, show rejection, then we take the trade down. So let's see. Okay, so we have a new candle. London session. This is the opening of London session. So now expect some wild stuff. Let's see. Not really seeing anything that I like. Just trying to map out the zones, understand what is going on. I caught a really good trade in US Swiss franc. Was it US Swiss franc or euro? Yeah, US Swiss franc. I think I saw it yesterday. Caught a good short right here and took it down all the way to this zone. From here all the way here. Was a really good trade. So let's see what happens today. Market is starting to come to life. Map out your zones. That's the first thing you do once you get ready to trade. Sit down, map out your zones. No matter what strategy you trade, you map out your zones. So what this indicator does is, again, shout out to TRO, Avery. He made all these indicators. He gave them to me for free. I had a Zoom call, with him. We discussed trading ideas and everything. He's been in the trading game for a long time. You know, so it was good to bounce off ideas with him. Talk strategies and everything. And yeah, he gave me all these indicators, and they have been really, really useful to me. For those who don't know who Tro is, his name is the Rumpled One. He's on YouTube. He makes a lot of videos. So check him out. You will like his stuff. Look at this. We might have something to work with here. Maybe not. I was thinking that a buy might be We might have a good buy setup right here. But the thing is, the momentum from the previous day is just too strong. Yeah. Came down, pulled back, wanted to come down. A lot of people will be feeling the pain at the moment because if you took a short hoping that this thing will go down, you have this strong bullish close. It's not a good sign. It's actually I might even let me see. What is it? Australian dollar, Canadian dollar. Uh, Australian dollar, Canadian dollar. This might be a good scalp, quick scalp. But then it has to be in and out because the bearish momentum from yesterday is just too strong to go against. Yeah. But this sudden change of direction is quite profitable if you trade it. The thing is, do I want to take risks here? Hmm, let's see where we are. Let's go to 4 hours chart. Okay, actually, yeah. Hit this zone, came down, yeah, going back up. Yeah, this is a good solid buy. Take buys here, manage risk here, and see what happens. But the thing is, I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna take the trade. I'm not gonna take the trade. I'll wait for something solid, something super solid, then I risk money. Like I said, you have a strong bearish momentum. Man, look at these sales. If I'm gonna be taking trades here, listen. So this is what it is. We came down. People who trade pullback will be entering pullbacks here. Yeah. Price comes down a little bit. Now you have this sudden change. So price starts to go up. What do you think a lot of people do? You get a pullback, they take the trade, their stop losses are somewhere here. Yeah. If your stop loss is here, you took this pullback, we came down a little bit, all of a sudden you have this sudden green candle. These guys are gonna be feeling the heat. So for me, what I will be looking for, I'm not gonna take buy. My bias for this pair for today is short. So I'll be looking for, if we get this and all these guys here who took shorts and have their stop losses here, if we get a candle that takes out all their stop losses, man, this is where I'm going to be taking my sales. So this is our game plan for today. So this is our Q zone. We wait for these guys to get flushed out, then we take sales. That's what we're going to do. But I'm not going to join the buy to hopefully take it up here because the momentum coming down is just too strong. Yeah. We wait. If these guys get taken out, fine. You know, we take sales somewhere here. So we're going to be keeping an eye on Australian dollar, Canadian dollar. We'll be keeping an eye on that pair for sure. So we have Euro US. So the most recent zones are somewhere here. Keep an eye on them. So we are in a range, a massive range. Map out your zones. Once you see down on the chart, this is the first thing you do, guys. You map out your zones. Map out your support and resistance. That's the first thing you do, no matter what strategy you take. Guys, you remember the trade from yesterday? We took this trade. Took buy somewhere here, exited somewhere here, somewhere up here. Nice trade. We hit that. Man, look at this rejection, man. We came all the way down here. So do I have a view on this currency today? I mean, my bias for today for sure is short. We'll be hunting for sales. See if we can get an opportunity to take sales. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Yesterday was definitely a good day. I think I had like, how many trades did I have yesterday? Something like one, two, three, four trades. Four trades, four wins. It was nice. Pound yen came up here, rejected. And we have this one. Oh, yeah, yeah. Pound New Zealand. We are in a massive range. Massive range. Uptrend, but weak uptrend. Okay, pound New Zealand. Um, let's see what the daily chart looks like. So this is the 4-hour chart. Definitely at the top of the range. Definitely at the top of the range. So we don't want to be taking buys there. If you want to be taking buys, it has to be at the bottom of the range. You can see how many times we've tested this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we are rejecting again. Yeah, let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. Pound US in an uptrend. Let's see what the 4-hour chart looks like, daily chart. So we have this zone right here. So we hit that yesterday, rejected. So we hit that zone yesterday, we rejected. See this zone right here? Hit that, couldn't break through. Look at all this weak selling pressure. But the way the daily chart is looking today, we may push through it. Then the next target will be somewhere here. Okay, so Okay, let's keep an eye on this zone. Let's keep an eye on pound US. So pound US, Australian card, we will be taking sales somewhere here. If this thing happens, we'll be taking sales somewhere here. Or we will assess the momentum anywhere, yeah? If we start to break through, we will see how the intensity of the move. If the move is too intense, we wait for price to lose momentum. What do I mean by price losing momentum? If the move is too intense coming into here, you wait to start seeing small candles, small candles, then we hit it real hard. Yeah, hit it real hard, going short. That's what I mean by we wait for momentum to slow down. If you start seeing something like this, candle, start getting smaller, showing that the price is going to roll over, we take sales, take it all the way down. But I don't want to join this party. But people who are short somewhere here, imagine how much heat they are feeling now, right? You took short, price came down, pulled back, took short, entered short, hoping that the price will continue to go down. Now you have this green candle, and your stop. Most people anyway put their stop loss somewhere here. Imagine how much heat they will be feeling the heat. They will be feeling the heat. So we're keeping an eye on this and pound US dollar. So this is our Q zone somewhere here, depending on how price acts. So pound US, pound New Zealand is rolling over, hit a middle zone, pushed into it, now we're rolling over. Let's see. Hopefully it will be. This is the last day of the year, guys. Hopefully it will be a good day. You know, we will wait for the best setups and close the year with a bang. We're not gonna close the year with mediocre trades. Close the year with the best of the best setup, the best of the best setup. All we have to do is just wait for it. Let's see. So we hit this zone. Price is reacting. It came back down. Price is reacting again. So let's see what happens. NZ card. So we are in a massive range too. Yeah, NZ card. Look at this. And we are right at the bottom of the range. Right at the bottom of the range. We have this range. Right at the bottom. Let's see what happens. We'll wait. I mean, everything that is happening now is not really making sense in terms of how I process information. Yeah, everybody have a lens with which they view the market. So in some of the pairs right now, things are not really making sense. And when you get that, all you have to do is wait. That's all you gotta do. You don't force anything until something shows up that you recognize. Then you hit the market hard. What's my bias for this pair today? Short. Got this huge bearish candle. Huh? Of course, this zone is going to be a problem right here. Hey, Antonio. Yeah, good, good. And you? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool, man. Ha 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 ha. Who knows, man? I might even be there sooner than you think. I might even be here there sooner than you think, man. You know. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. 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 The receptionist. Okay. Yeah. That's good. Yeah. That's good. Don't worry, man. Don't worry. Tell her you're gonna buy her out. Maybe you are going to buy her out. Yeah. Crazy, huh? Yeah. 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 That's true. That's true. That's true. Yeah. 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 With the owner of the dealership where you were working at. Yeah. 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 Hmm. I know what you mean. Yeah. Yeah. I know what you mean. Hey, Antonio, I'm in the middle of a video. Please, can I call you back when I finish? Okay. Okay. Talk soon. Okay. Bye. Hmm. Guys, look at this. Hit a zone. Now we're starting to starting to rally a little bit. Even though, I mean, this is a massive downtrend, yeah? And engulfing candles, they have a high failure rate. High failure rate when you trade them against the trend, against the strong trend. But we are at a zone also, and it's a strong zone. Look at this, strong zone. Let's see how the daily candle closed. With this strong bearish close, I don't know if I want to be getting involved in this, even though we are in a zone. So I'll just pass. I'll wait. I'll wait and look for shorts instead. No buys. We're hunting for sales with this pair. Again, if people took sales here and we rally, take out all the stops, I'll probably be entering shorts somewhere here. If price rallies into this zone, I'll be taking sales. So that's our game plan for this pair. US yen. And we have a strong zone right here. We haven't gotten there yet. We are not there yet, but my bias for this pair is bullish up until here, up until the green zone. But still haven't gotten a setup that I can take. So even though my bias is to buy, but we still have to wait for a setup. Let's remove this, remove this, remove this. Now, these guys' stop loss are gonna get triggered. A bunch of guys will be praying for Forex God. Just one time, please. One time, please. Can I stop? So stops are going to get triggered right here. See, strong push came up. If people took pullbacks here, they'll be feeling the heat. I was tempted to take these buys, but I think a better trade will be to let the market take out this zone, come up here, and we'll be taking shots somewhere here. I think that will be a better trade. Okay, so most likely the stops are triggered. Let's see how price behaves once it gets here. Let's keep mapping out the zones. So here we have a range. Another thing is when you come to a chart, you have to decide what's the market doing. Are we in a trend or are we in a range? Yeah, because you have to make that distinction. If a pair is trending on your time frame, the strategy you are going to use is going to be different compared to if it's ranging. So if market is ranging, I'm not gonna be looking for pullbacks. I'm not gonna wait for price to make a move, pull back, and try to take a trade. No, I wait for price to hit somewhere here, see some type of rejection and take it down, or price hits here, see some kind of rejection and take it up. So, but if we are trending, then you are buying pullbacks. So this is very, very important. Very, very important. So this is trending. So this is a trending market. We are trending. So in this type of environment, you want to be buying pullbacks. Australian New Zealand dollar. We took a short on this trade yesterday. Saw this pin, and we took it down. So one of the trades that I took. So let's wait. Price either hits here, we get a massive rejection, take it down, or if we break, it's an entirely different scenario. Entirely different scenario. Australian dollar. We're in a trend, but a weak uptrend. Weak uptrend. Of this and add okay. So this is a 50 period moving average. And if we are trading pullback, anywhere here is our Q zone. Wait for a push, price gets into the Q zone, we take buys. The opposite for sales. You don't really have to use all these things. It doesn't really matter. You know, even with or without all these things, man, I can still do what I do. But just visually, you know, it makes it easier. We have a range, Canadian dollar Swiss franc. So put something here. So we hit the top of the range and we are rejecting. Of the zone. Anyway, with this pair, we are only playing the top and the bottom of the range. You see, we are in a massive range. So this is a strong uptrend. And we have nothing in front of us. Canadian dollar, Japanese yen. Absolutely nothing in front of us. The nearest zone is somewhere here. So, of course, our bias for this pair is long. Long. If we get an opportunity to buy, we only take buys, no sells. And this is broken. So probably have what do you call it? A limit, buy limit order somewhere here. Although we are way out of the buy zone. Yeah. But it's such a strong uptrend. Such a strong uptrend. Let's wait. Let's wait and see how price action unfolds. But definitely we are hunting buys. No sales on this pair. What else can we do? instead of waiting for price to pull back all the way here. If price comes down here, the red candle, then we get a green candle like this. Yeah, we can take a shot. If we get this, came down, the green candle next to this one, we can take a shot. But ideally, if we get a red candle coming into here, the best place to buy, even without confirmation, will be take buys somewhere here. See if we can make some pips. Swiss franc yen. Man, all the yen pairs are in a strong uptrend. Euro Australian dollar. Euro Australian dollar, I think, is in a strong zone. Just about to hit a strong zone right here. So if you are taking sales, you have to be extremely careful right here. Extremely careful. You can see we've hit that zone already, rejected. We're coming back down. Yeah, it's an area to be very cautious. To be extremely cautious. That's where we are. Let's see what happens. Let's see if Vice will step in. But of course, we're not gonna just go in and buy. No. No, 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 no. Always watch your higher time frames. See where the major zones are. What's the major zones? As you approach these zones, you have to be very careful. So yesterday is a strong sales day. So of course you don't want to be. Let's say the highest probability trades are on the short side. Let me put it that way. Does it mean you can't get a rally? Of course not. You can get a rally. Price can move up, no problem. But you rather be shorting the rallies, like we rally, we take sales for it to continue. Okay, we have this small zone somewhere here. That's what we're dealing with right now. Have one here. Actually, there are two of them. Have one here, and you have one here. I mean, you can go to 4 hours chart and make it more precise. Well, this is good enough. This is not where you want to be taking buys. You want to be taking sales. You don't want to be taking sales into these zones. Could work, but it's not advisable. Not advisable. It's a huge zone. Yeah, so price can still move in into the zone quite a bit. Huge zone. Can I make it a little bit more precise? Can't go back that far. That's fine. But we cannot be expecting how big is the zone? Probably a few hundred pips. Oh, 50 pips. 50 pips is like in this pair is like one daily's worth of movement, daily range. Okay. So we can move down quite a bit into the zone before price does something else. But for what we do, we are going to wait, see what happens. Euro pound, getting into a weekly zone, but a strong weekly zone. So we have to pay extra attention to this, especially here. Here, here, what are you gonna do? We are into the zone. Does it mean that price is not gonna do anything? It's not gonna continue going down? It can, but expect some reaction anytime. But it's a strong downtrend. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Euro yen, have the zone, have this area. Have this area. Euro New Zealand. Okay, now we've marked out everything. We just have to wait. We just have to wait. It's we just have to cycle through these things, see what is going on. Hmm. Okay, we might have our first trade in 15 minutes. If this candle closes like this, we'll probably take a short. Take a short. First target is probably somewhere here. If it breaks, then we come down somewhere here. I mean, this is an uptrend, yeah? Weak uptrend. But we hit a zone and we are rejecting. You know, seemed like we have this bullish formation to go up. Went up, couldn't hold it. Now we are coming down. If this candle closes like this, we take short and target this zone. So pound, Australian dollar. So what's going on with? Okay, Australian card is pushing up. Yeah, if we push into this zone, we will be taking sales. The thing is daily range or trending? Daily is, let's look at weekly. Oh my god. Okay, weekly chart doesn't fully support our ideas. Have a strong bullish close last week. Today is Friday. We opened, pushed up. Now we're coming down. Even though we have this zone right here. Hmm. Okay, let's see how much we retrace and how price reacts once we get into this zone. Well, you can't really go wrong with taking sales somewhere here. Taking sales somewhere here. Let's see. So this whole scenario is playing out nicely as we anticipated. All we have to do is wait, 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 wait. Okay, let's see what happens. We have 10 minutes. Hopefully this candle doesn't go crazy, but if we come down, we're gonna be taking sales. Take sales, see if we can make quick pips. But you have a lot of momentum in that candle. That might be our first trade for today. Might be our first trade for today. How did yesterday close? Ah, yeah, I'll take a shot. I'll take a shot at this one. How I'm going to enter this trade though is once the candle close, this is pound Australian dollar. What was the spread? 1 point, 1.2 pips on my one, 2 pips on my on IC market, my platform. So once it closes, I will see maybe enter a small position straight away, then see if price will start to retrace a little bit up to somewhere here. Then I'll enter the rest of my position. Of course, hoping to take it down here. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. So this is probably my first trade. It's gonna be my first trade for today. This one. And something else I have to point out. If you're not paying attention to structure, you might not notice this. This is extremely important. You see this line I just drew? When we broke here, tried to come down, rejected, pushed up, came down, couldn't close below, came down, couldn't close below, moved up, now we're coming down. Of course, ideally, you will want this red candle to close somewhere here because somebody definitely is defending this level. Yeah, somebody is defending this level. So you have a bunch of orders. There are a bunch of buy orders sitting here. You can see now we push down. Those orders are still there. That's why you're getting these reactions. Ideally, you will want to see this candle close somewhere here. And this will tell you that whoever that is buying here has been overpowered. All those orders have been absorbed. You have more volume in terms of sales. Then we can join the party. But if we can't close below this line here, if we can't close below here, then that will put me off taking this trade a little bit. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. What's happening with Australian? Australian dollar card. Okay, we're moving up nicely. Another thing we can do, you see this type of trade, this is what we call complex pullback. Yeah. So you have different types of pullback. You have simple pullback. So simple pullback is when we came down, pulled back here, you start getting red candles and people take short. And often simple pullback turns into complex pullback where price will move down. You have a simple pullback, you take the trade, then it keeps going. Yeah. So essentially, you call this a complex pullback. So simple pullback is something like this. We move up, make a retracement, then we continue. Complex pullback, we move up, make a retracement, start moving up again, and people will jump in. Guess what? Boom. Not quite yet. And this is what we get here, but on the opposite. This is for sales, and this is for buys. So I can wait for structure to change on the lower time frame. Like I can wait to give you an example in this scenario. For buys, I wait for structure to change like this on a lower time frame, wait for a pullback, and then go long. So this is a complex pullback. So in this scenario, I can either be taking sales as soon as we get into this zone, or I can go down to 15 minutes chart. When you look at 15 minutes chart, you see we have a clear change of trend. So what you can do is simply wait for us to do something like this. Go up, make it put on a higher high, and for a leg to break this low right here. So once we have this, you can even enter straight away, or you can wait for a small pullback here and take the trade all the way down. So these are how you trade complex pullback. Or I can simply wait. Actually, the perfect place to be taking sales if we run into this zone, if we run deep into this zone where we're here. Once we run into here, you can take sales straight away without even waiting for structure to break on a lower time frame. Let's wait. Wait, 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 wait. You get paid to wait. You can see we came down here, we couldn't break that thing. Now we're pulling back up. Let's see what happens. If we don't break that, no trade. No trade. I'm gonna get something to eat. Okay, so the candle closed and it was a rejection. So there is no trade. See, rejection. So whoever that was buying here is still, the buyer is still there. So there is no trade. There is no trade. So what we have here now is consolidation. So we are consolidating, nothing to do. How did Australian dollar close? Oh fuck, Euro US. Australian card. Okay, Australian dollar card. The stop losses here for guys who traded the simple pullback have been triggered. So our ideal kill zone will be somewhere here. If we run up to here, we'll be taking shots. If we run up to here, we'll be taking shots. So let's see how the other candles closed. Let's see how the other candles closed. Oh, we don't really have anything to work with. Nothing to work with. No clear setup. What is this? US yen. Hmm. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Got that rejection. But I'm not interested in this because of how the daily candle closed. You have a strong bearish candle. You have a bunch of selling pressure. So guys, when you look at candles, you are looking at the wicks. Look at all this selling pressure. Look at the selling pressure. Trend is down. You have all the selling pressure on the hourly chart. Trend is generally down. Yeah, we hit a zone, that's true. Buying pressure, buy stepped in, but am I keen to take buys here? No. Nothing is setting up at the moment. All we have to do is wait. Yesterday we had a pretty good day. You know, like everything just worked out perfectly. And you don't want to piece all the good hard work away on suboptimal setups. You rather wait. You rather wait. We can either wait for price to move down here and maybe take small buys, nothing big, small buys here, because we are not in our value zone. Well, the momentum is so strong that we can get away with taking buys somewhere here. If we don't get that pullback because this trend is strong, we are looking for a green candle like this, and we take a quick long. That's our analysis for Canadian yen. This is a potentially a good trade. The reason why I'm not jumping into this is no, you don't really have clean candles on the left. Yeah. If we have candles like this coming down, and all of a sudden you see a green candle closing like this, I don't even think about it. It's an instant buy. Like my level system is like I don't even think about it. Just click buy straight away, no question asked. Well, because we chopped around here, then have this. So this is more like a range. This whole thing right here is more like a range. I mean, we could break, but let's say it's not optimal. It's not the best position to. It's not a best setup to risk money. So we wait. We wait. Okay. Sri Lankan Canadian dollar still pushing up. Keep pushing up. Keep pushing up. Okay. Look at this. Now we have, the next candle is breaking. Are we going to close below here? That's another thing. Because definitely there is a buyer somewhere here. The seller is going to overpower the guy, whoever that is buying here, we don't know. That's why we wait for a bearish candle. But ideally, I would have loved this bearish candle to be this candle. If it was this candle, then we take a short. Let's see how it closes. Let's see how it closes. volume is coming into the market. Volume is coming in. Man, you have the greatest opportunity when market is moving. When market is moving. So we have a resistance here. See how we came in, rejected, so there are sales. Sellers are here. Let's see. Honestly, man, on a message chart like this, the best thing to do is just to trade the extremes. Just trade the extremes. So when you go to a lower time frame, then all the structures will become visible. If I go down to 15 minutes chart or even 5 minutes chart, the hidden structure will become visible. See? See all the weak uptrend. Break it, start breaking, making lower lows. See how many times we tested this zone. Finally, we broke, came down, rejected, came down, rejected, came down, rejected, came down, rejected. Tested it again here, rejected. Came all the way down here, tested, rejected. Now we are trading through it. So if the 1 hour chart candle closes here, we might have an opportunity to take sales. You see the structure is a bit more cleaner here. You can see up, uptrend, uptrend, uptrend. Hit a zone, massive rejection, but whoever that was buying here held the price up, came back up, came down again, came down here, rejected. But now it looks like the guy is overwhelmed. See, now we are trading through it. So let's see what happens. Let's see if we will get a trade today. Euro US just flew up. I didn't take this trade because this was more like a range. If the candles were cleaner, I don't even think about this. Get this, boom, we take a trade. Yeah, but I didn't take it. I don't, man. Yesterday was such a good day. I don't wanna hand anybody free money in the market. Yeah, wait for the best setup. It has to beat my criteria then I take a trade. Pound New Zealand is moving. Pound US and that card. We called out this trade yesterday. Price pulled back, have this candle. I called out this trade. That was all right. So for today, man, this chart is not clean at all. You have so many problematic areas that it's impossible to trade. I mean, it's almost impossible to. The zones are so small. If we break these, then we're gonna run into another problem somewhere here. And if we get through that one, we run into this one. Yeah, so you can't do anything, man. The only place you can do something is if we get to either extremes. If we get to either extremes, then yeah, maybe we can do something. But as it is now, you can't do much because of the size of the zones. The difference between trading this engulfing candle and what we saw in Euro US or in Australian dollar card, see the Australian dollar card, is that in the case of this, you don't want to be trading this in a strong downtrend. In a strong downtrend where price is pushing down real hard, it doesn't work as much. If you have a market that is range bound and we hit one extreme and you get this, it has a higher probability of working. So I made a comment before in the beginning of the session when I saw this candle. I was like, no, you don't want to be taking this because the downtrend is too strong. The best opportunity will be taking sales somewhere here, and that's what we will be hunting. Okay, market is moving. Guys, I've been streaming now for about an hour and a half, and I'm really hungry. I need to go and get something to eat. Nothing is setting up at the moment. The one of the opportunities we might be looking at once this candle closes is if this thing closes like this, you're gonna be taking short all the way to somewhere here, all the way to here. But in the meantime, I'm gonna stop this stream and go and get something to eat in